Since I became the first Democratic woman ever elected, more women have come to the United States Senate, and more will come.
I went into politics because I had my own family, and I looked at my kids and I was worried about them. I think the message to all of us, we need to protect our kids, particularly in these times where our kids so need a safe place to go after school.
You know, there's no doubt in my mind that John Kerry and John Edwards get it. They know that when you invest in a child when they're young, you have an adult that's competent later. They've been there in their own families, they've been there in the United States Senate, they've been there for this country to make sure that every child reaches their full potential.
America is a nation of pioneers. We're innovators. America's new jobs will come from breakthroughs in science and technology, whether it's biotech or infotech. John Kerry and John Edwards believe we need to have jobs in our own country, and that if we don't innovate, that we're going to stagnate.
The Bush administration has opened the door and begun the development of a whole new generation of nuclear weapons. This is unnecessary, it's immoral, it makes no sense. We're the most technologically proficient military in the world. We've got to stop the development of these new nuclear weapons.
Right now, we've had one of the worst energy crises in the history of our country. Ratepayers are paying exorbitant rates for power. We want to make sure that there's laws on the books to protect consumers. I think a Kerry Edwards administration will make sure that consumers are protected.
Literally hundreds of acres of land in Louisiana are being washed away, as well as other coastal communities. This is an issue that Senator Kerry knows well. And under his leadership, we'll have the resources necessary to protecting and preserving the environment for our children and our grandchildren.
The current administration has consistently cut veterans' benefits. Their inability to access health care is inexcusable. John Kerry, as a veteran himself, John Edwards, as a part of a working family, understand how important those benefits are.
Nothing's more important than making sure people get the medicine they need, and it's only right. We should be able to afford to buy them, but we pay twice as much as people in other countries. Enough is enough. John Kerry will work with us to make sure Medicare is strong, provides a real prescription drug benefit, and that we're bringing down prices for everybody.
We are going to work until we drop to elect John Kerry president. There's never been a more important election, at least in my lifetime, because 4 more years of Bush-Cheney would lead to an America that we would not recognize. I just can't accept that, and John Kerry can't either, and I don't think the majority of Americans will settle for that. That's why John Kerry is going to be our next president.